You're gonna beat this. You're gonna beat this, man. Hello, everybody. This is your boy, Alyx, man. You know me for my wrestling reviews, for my mashups, for whatever you watch me for. I decided to break hashtag Raw Cleanse because I felt tonight was worth it. There was no cleanse tonight. Tonight was something that had to come in and take over my Raw Cleanse break. I broke my cleanse because I felt it was necessary to talk about what we got tonight. And no, I will not be coming up here to talk about Roman Reigns, the character. Let's just put that aside right now. Roman Reigns, the character, doesn't even matter right now. Screw that. Screw the character. Tonight, it's all about one man. His name is Joe or Joseph Anoa'i. The guy behind the character. The man who is currently battling leukemia. A very serious disease. Blood cancer. And I dedicate this podcast to him. If this is your first time watching your boy Alyx, man, do me a favor. Like the video. The goal this week, 200 likes. If no video gets 200 likes, fine. The video that I want to get 200 likes is this one. My Evolution preview, whatever. My review of Evolution, whatever.
Hashtag give cancer Superman punch.
You goddamn right. You cock that goddamn fist. And you punch cancer in the face. If no other video gets 200 likes this week, it should be this video. This video deserves more than 200 likes. But this week's goal is 200. For Evolution's preview tomorrow, for my NXT review, for my review on Sunday.
I haven't always been a fan of his booking, but I have always respected the man Roman Reigns, Joe Anoa'i. Get well soon, Roman.
You goddamn right. This video is a video that deserves to get more than 200 likes. Let's do it for Roman. I'm sorry. Screw the character. Let's do it for Joe. Joseph Anoa'i. The man behind the character. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you like what I have to say, click that bell. As always, if you want to help expand the brand of your boy Alyx, man, like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, donate using PayPal, Patreon, or Super Chat as these two gentlemen just did. Buy yourself a Alyx Man t-shirt today at Pro Wrestling Tees. And this video, this channel is sponsored by WrestleCrate. WrestleCrate is a monthly subscription service that sends you wrestling merchandise straight to your door. And hopefully this upcoming month, we get us some, probably once in a, for once, we get us some Roman Reigns merchandise. I might actually be okay getting me a shirt in support of Joe. But if you want to get yourself a WrestleCrate box, do yourself a favor and donations coming in. You goddamn right, Axel. Oh no. This is for Joe, baby.
This song is for Roman Reigns, Joe Anoa'i.
You know it. Keep them coming, boys and girls. Keep them coming. It's all for Joe. I love the support. That's what I want. Okay? We might have our differences about the character. You might love the character. You might hate the character. But it's all about supporting the man.
Will you review NXT UK this Wednesday?
We'll get to that later, man. We'll talk about NXT on Wednesday. Let's talk about Raw and Joe tonight. Okay? This isn't about the character. This is about supporting a man who loves the business. Alright, let's put aside all our differences. I might be the biggest Roman Reigns hater ever. Period. Alive. Here I am, being proud, showing, I'm not Samoan, but I'm showing my respect to Roman, to Joe. I keep saying Roman, but, I'm so used to calling him Roman Reigns, I gotta get used to calling him Joseph Anua'i now, because that's what we're talking about. But yes, get yourself a WrestleCrate. If you subscribe today using the promo code DeluxeMan, you will get your first box 20% off. Not gonna do roll call. Got too much to talk about. Let's get right into it. So, couple of things to talk about before we get to the Raw review. WWE will announce this Wednesday. Super chats are coming in like crazy.
So sorry, Roman. Hashtag respect for Roman. Reminder ribbon. Reminder ribbon. Reminder ribbon.
Thanks, Sideways. Hashtag respect for Roman. But anyways, getting into the news now. This Wednesday, the WWE will officially announce what will happen in terms of Crown Jewel. Will it be going to Saudi Arabia? Or will it be moved? Or will it be canceled? I have no idea what's getting ready to happen in terms of whether it will be canceled or moved. More than likely, it looks like it will be moved. I don't see them canceling this event. I think it'll be moved for the time being. I don't see them going through with it, and let me tell you why. Not only did we lose Roman Reigns because of leukemia, but we also got a report that John Cena and Daniel Bryan are refusing to work the Saudi Arabia pay-per-view. This was brought to us by Fightful.com, who has leaked a ton of Raw scripts. So it seems like they're credible. But here's what they said. WWE's Crown Jewel show is set for November 2nd. In the middle of a controversy surrounding the country having a journalist murdered. It is being believed that both John Cena and Daniel Bryan do not want to work the event, despite being booked. Robbie Fox from Barstool Sports, I can speak English, has spoken to numerous WWE wrestlers on the shows in the past, and a lot of them echo the same sentiments as Daniel Bryan and John Cena.
Wait, did Dean turn heel on Seth? I didn't watch.
Well, you're gonna have to wait until I get to that part, but my boy, we're gonna have a lot to talk about. Hang in there. Hang on. But it's kind of funny that I'm hearing reports that Cena and Bryan are sticking up for the roster and basically saying they don't want to go, that we shouldn't go. And then not too long after this report came out, we got this tweet from John Cena. Check this out. Believe in what you say and what you do. If you say and do things just to create an image of what you want people to think, over time, they will eventually see you for who you really are. Not a coincidence that came out after these reports came out. I think it's clear as day, that the wrestlers are starting to stand up. And it's good that we see John Cena and Daniel Bryan doing it, because they are the top baby faces, the top names, one of the top names, some of the top names in the company. And they're in good position to speak out. Mojo Rawley, Jinder Mahal, Seth Rollins even that Dean Ambrose can't do that. But these two can. I think by them standing up, speaking out, it's now allowing the doors to open for others to stand up and speak out. And I hope, as I've said before, that this does lead to the right decision being made, which is to move the show away from Saudi Arabia, if not cancel it, and just move everything to Survivor Series. I personally think we should just move everything to Survivor Series. I'd be okay with that. I'd be perfectly okay with doing this exact same card at Survivor Series. We don't need to do it at Crown Jewel. We don't need to have Crown Jewel. But if you're going to have it, at least move it. Move it away. Completely away from Saudi Arabia. We'll get all the details about this on Wednesday, though. So tune into this Wednesday to find out what they do.
I think they should move the show. The right thing.
That should be the right thing to do. So we'll have to see what happens. Other than that, let's get right into it. Monday Night Raw. And we open up the show with what everybody is talking about. Roman Reigns relinquishes the Universal Championship due to him having leukemia. And I like that Roman came out not in his, vest. He came out as Joe. He even announced himself as Joseph Anoa'i. That's his real name, Joe Anoa'i. He apologizes for not being able to be a fighting champion and the workhorse he wanted to be for us. And he reveals he has been living with leukemia, blood cancer, for 11 years. And he got to a point where he beat it. He put it into remission. But now it's back. He cannot fulfill his role as the top guy, and due to his condition, he has no choice but to relinquish the championship. He says the best thing right now is to go home, focus on his family, and focus on his health. He thanks everybody for letting his dream come true, which is to perform as a professional wrestler. He says thank you, and the audience rightfully so. And let's be real. When the audience first saw him, they booed him. Natural reaction for Roman Reigns. They booed him when he first saw him. Then as he became more real, as he became more of Joe, the Roman Reigns character just went away, and we saw Joe. The fans, rightfully so, and this is why I love wrestling fans. This shows you that wrestling fans want nothing but the best for every wrestler in the business. They stood up, they applauded.
The U.S. should pull American troops out of SAW first.
We'll get more into that in a future day. I want to talk about Joe right now. But like I was saying, when the audience saw Joe come forward, be himself, reveal, cut himself open, tell everybody about his condition, they didn't boo him. They stood up, they applauded, and they chanted, "Thank you, Roman." They chanted, "Thank you, Roman." The only time Roman Reigns even heard a positive reaction this strong. A "Thank you, Roman" chant. You want to know why? Because fans, at the end of the day, want to see people like this succeed. When he went up the stage, fist bumped Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, that got me. His brother's showing him respect. It's not about the goddamn character. It's about the guy. And let me just say this real quickly. This is what pisses me off real quick. We gotta address this. Because on Twitter, I saw this. I made a comment saying that what happened to Roman was not deserved. What happened to Joe was not deserved. And you know what got me? You know what happened? Some jerk decided to tweet me. Ooh, okay.
I'm glad the crowd showed Joe respect. It was great to see.
It really was. It was necessary, it was the right thing to do, and I'm proud of them. But getting back to my issue, some jerk decided to tweet me. Deluxe, man, I hope you're happy. You got what you wanted. First off, let me just put this to bed right now. All the Roman Reigns defenders saying, I bet you're happy Roman Reigns got leukemia. Something's wrong with you. I'm not going to be nice about it. You bother me. Something's wrong with you. Why the hell would I be okay with someone having blood cancer just because I don't like the TV character? Just because I have issues with his booking? Because I don't like the direction of what they're doing with him. The stuff that he says on TV, the scripted promos, his presentation, which I have every right to criticize. That is my right as a fan. Just because I despise the TV persona, a fictional character, does not mean I wish any of this on the man behind the character. I might not like Daredevil. That doesn't mean I want Charlie Cox to get hit by a goddamn car. Although I love Daredevil. I should have said Iron Fist. Don't know the guy that played Iron Fist. But it just bothers me that fans get so caught up in this fictional world. Oh, this is what you get for not liking Roman Reigns. It's not about the goddamn character right now. Screw the character. Take all your, I hate Roman Reigns, I love Roman Reigns, squash it, put it to the side, because it's not about Roman right now. It's about Joe. Joe Anoa'i has leukemia. This is serious. We should be coming together to support this guy, because I feel bad. I feel bad for Joe, because he doesn't deserve this. He didn't warrant this. And the thing is, you don't get to decide. You don't get to decide when a disease strikes you. I know this all too well. I have friends who have dealt with diseases, serious mental illnesses, physical stuff that I'm not going to reveal. And when it hit them, it just changed their entire world. It's a very serious ordeal. Okay? This guy's been battling this for 11 years. 11 years.
I saw the dumb tweets too. People are so stupid.
But people can't just get past this bubble that we live in. And sometimes wrestling fans get on my nerves when they take real life issues and they can't see past the bubble. Alright, get out of the bubble. Get out of this world and see the human being. But he's been battling this for 11 years. And it came back. And he didn't get to choose. He didn't get to choose. It just happened. But that's life. Welcome to life. Alright, not everything is Vince McMahon's version of the world where everybody is perfect, everybody's rich, everybody's over, everybody's a superstar. No. Not everyone's perfect in the real world. But I will say this. Despite everything I've said about Roman Reigns, the character, I'm in full support of Joe Anoa'i. And I hope Joe punches. I hope he cocks that fist, man. And Superman punches leukemia right in the face. And he comes back stronger than ever. So we can continue cheering, booing, reacting to him with passion. No amount of bad booking warrants any of this. I'm not a fan of Roman Reigns. I am not a fan of the Roman Reigns character, but I am in full support of Joseph Anoa'i. And I hope he kicks leukemia's behind. And you know what's sad? This is the ironic thing about all of this. I guarantee you, when he comes back, not a single person is going to be booing him. Not a single goddamn person. What's crazy about all of this, no matter what they did, no matter what WWE did, they could not get fans to cheer Roman Reigns. It took this. It took a life-threatening disease, leukemia, to potentially finally turn Roman into a babyface. What a sick world we live in. That is ridiculous when you think about it that way. I really do hope he kicks the living hell out of leukemia. For real. I hope he gets through this. I hope his Samoan family supports him. I hope The Rock. I hope Rikishi. I hope the Usos. Cousins, uncles, aunties, wife, child. I hope they give him all the support he needs, and I hope he kicks the living shit out of this. And when he comes back, we'll be here to open it up with open. We'll be here to receive him with open arms. You know what's sad about all of this? As I look into the live chat, and I'm seeing people give their support to Reigns. You know, they donating using Super Chat. And most likely after this is up, you'll see comments supporting him as well. If you think about what would have happened
if the cards fall into place, Roman could get the biggest cheers when he shows up the Raw after WM35. Which is irony at its finest.
Honestly, it would be very ironic because after WrestleMania 33, he got the biggest heat out of any babyface. So when he comes back from this, if he comes back from this, he will get the complete opposite of the reaction he got after he beat Undertaker, which is well deserved. I'm ready for it. But the point I was getting ready to make, what's crazy about all this love Roman or Joe is getting right now is that it had to come from something outside of WWE. It had to come from, I don't want to say an accident, but an unfortunate event that WWE can now use to finally get what they want. And you know something else? You know what else happened as a result of this? We actually got a good episode of Raw. That's what's ironic about all of this. I hate to say it, and I don't want to say it, but Roman, Joe, going off to battle leukemia, has forced the WWE to get their act together. For WWE to start caring again, they had to lose Joe. They had to use Joe. Roman, Joe, whatever. They had to lose Joe. They had to lose their top guy. How many turns did we have tonight? We had some major turns tonight, y'all. Oh, Lord.
Stress and emotions has a big effect of health. I hope his schedule and most importantly the energy that we, the fans, gave him for years wasn't a contributing factor to the situation he is facing now.
Who knows, man? It's when you talk about leukemia, there's a ton of factors that go into that. I do think stress, and of course, when you're putting your body on the line 24/7 like that, it does make you susceptible to more diseases like this. So you can't just put it on one factor. It's a multitude of things. Hey, keep them coming. Keep the super chats coming. It's for Joe.
I'm not a fan of Jared Leto's portrayal of the Joker, but that doesn't mean I want Jared Leto to get cancer. Screw anyone who is happy Joe has leukemia.
Seriously. I agree. I completely agree.
Prayers to Roman, his wife, and kids. I hope this is a wake-up call to WWE. This is why you can't put all your eggs in one basket and say to hell with the rest.
And I'm glad you said that, Shane, because now it's time we talk about why I love this show so much. Because they lost their guy, because they lost Roman Reigns, Joe Anoa'i, they realized we have to try. We now have to try so we can have something for Roman to come back to. But ain't it sad that we had to lose him for them to realize that you should be doing this because you should have been doing this because why did it take losing Joe for you to try? We should have been had awesome stuff going on with Elias. Should have been had awesome stuff going on for Dean Ambrose. The stuff with Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush, that should have been a thing. But you know what? Better late than never, right? Better late than never. Let's talk about the rest of Raw. Let's talk about the good. The good stuff. I'm being positive today. I like it. Let's keep it going. So, it was announced that Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar will now be the Universal Championship match at Crown Jewel. And as a result of this little announcement, we have Paul Heyman show up. Paul Heyman basically came out and did what we did. Showed respect to Roman Reigns. Gave his condolences for, him losing his belt and him going home to recover to get better from leukemia. And says all fans want is for some pride to be shown for the Universal Championship belt. Whenever someone wears the Universal Championship, it should signify that this man is the best in the company. And it does it. It does it. It has it. Since the get-go.
WWE better make Raw better for Joe. Do this for him.
You goddamn right, Notorious. Do it for Joe. I'm going to come back to that. Thank you for bringing that up. But Paul Heyman brought up a good fact. They just want to see a championship that feels prestigious. That when you wear this belt, it means that you are the best. And for the longest time, it hasn't felt that way. And so Paul Heyman says it's time that we start making it feel that way for Roman. For Roman. I mean, whatever. If you don't want to do it for yourselves, out of sheer pride of your own company, okay, fine. Do it for Roman. Do it for Roman. Make your product better for Roman. Do what you need to do.
It's a shame it takes their face of the company catching blood cancer for WWE to put on a good show.
I guess. Because all of a sudden he goes down and we get what? Two of the best turns we've seen in a while? We get Strowman returning back to what the hell he should have been. We get Elias becoming what he should have been. And then Dean Ambrose. My boy Dean Ambrose. Welcome to the dark side, my friend. We'll get to all of those in a second. But let's break down Paul Heyman's promo just a little bit more. He talks about our respect. The title should be a symbol of who the best man is. And he feels that that man is not Braun Strowman. Tears him apart, says that he's not in the same atmosphere as Brock Lesnar. Strowman comes out and tells Heyman that Lesnar is going to get these hands, and then he gets blindsided by Drew McIntyre by a Claymore kick. Following up from last week when they broke after that what, the 10,000th rematch between the Shield and the War Dogs. Notice something. I went through the show too, and I went back to the matches. Not a single rematch. Did y'all notice that? Not a single rematch. Let me be sure. I'm actually going back. We got Finn Balor versus Bobby Lashley. We'll talk about that in a second. That's new. We got the contract signing. We got, well, Shield versus Drew. I guess Shield versus Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler was, I guess that was a rematch, although it's not really the same as the Shield versus the War Dogs. It's kind of, I don't know. I guess it's not necessarily a rematch. It's a new match, although it kind of is. We'll let that one slide. But Alyx versus Apollo, that's new. Well, it's new to me. I haven't seen that. No rematches. All fresh matches this week. Because they're trying. Isn't that a great concept? Ruby Riott versus Sasha Banks. Oh, yeah. Okay. I guess that's a rematch. Or I guess we're not going to try all that much with the women, right? But then we got the Fatal 4-Way. That was new. That wasn't a rematch. They could have easily made a 6 women's tag. But they didn't. I appreciate that. So, I'll take the good stuff where I can right now. But basically, as a result of Braun Strowman
with Roman being gone for the time being, who do you think will be top guy until he comes back?
Oh, that one's easy. Braun Strowman. Because basically right now, he's back to being a babyface. So Roman goes down, and we put Strowman back in the spot he should have never even left. Alright, Strowman is a babyface now. Good. Should never turn heel.
Please don't put the belt on Lesnar, please, WWE.
They won't. I hope they won't. They better not. They better not put that belt on him and then have him hold it all the way to WrestleMania. Don't. Do not do that. Give it to Strowman. Do the right thing. But yeah, Strowman is back to being basically a babyface or the top face. Which is, it's one of those things where it's just like, imagine if you never really turned him heel in the first place. Like, it was all a waste of time. Everything that you did in the last month with him and the War Dogs was a waste of time. A complete waste of time. And now we're right back to what he should have been. And I guarantee you, I'm predicting it early. He's winning that belt. Might not be at Crown Jewel. Might be a Survivor Series. But he's winning that belt. Guarantee you he's winning that belt. But it's just good to have him back as a babyface. It's so good to have Strowman back as a babyface, man. It really is. Let's talk about Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush. The Lio Rush and Bobby Lashley pairing is gold. Piece of gold. I love it. It might be my favorite act on Raw. It's just perfect. It's absolutely perfect. I love seeing Bobby Lashley go out there, pose, be cocky, be dominant, and come across as this prize fighter. That big name boxer, UFC fighter that we usually see. He feels like that. And then we got Lio Rush talking him up like $1 million. And then when he goes out there and has the microphone, he's chanting Lashley, Lashley, and the crowd boos him. Amazing. That's how you get the heat. And Lashley's playing off of it very well. I love how Lashley plays off of this. It's so cool to see. Flexing, posing. It's good stuff, man. It's really, really good stuff. I love it. He had his match with Finn Balor. Balor beat him with a roll-up. Not gonna lie, wasn't a fan of that. Not because, I didn't like seeing Finn Balor get a win. for Christ's sake. I just kind of felt like, okay, if he's going to pin Bobby Lashley, there needs to be something that comes from that. He needs to get some heat from that. Because you just had him pin Bobby Lashley and you took the heat away. I don't like that. I don't like when you build up this heel and you get his heat taken away from him. At least if you're going to have Finn Balor beat Bobby Lashley, okay, have Lashley find him later on that night and beat his ass backstage. Get the heat back. Alright, you stole my heat, but I'm going to get it back. I'm not saying Lashley can't lose. I'm just saying you're building a heel. A legit heel that's getting heat. Don't cut his legs early. So, I don't like the fact that Balor beat him, took away his heat, and he didn't get it back. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it was a fluke victory. Still, he should have got that heat back. It was a good match, though. It was a really good match. I thought Lashley's matches... Well, this match in particular was a lot more interesting because of the dynamic. Because of that dynamic between Lashley and Leah.
Don't forget to buy a Cena shirt. Hashtag prayers for Joe.
Well, first off, I need to hear Cena come out and say, I don't want to go to Saudi Arabia. If he actually comes out and says it, I will officially buy me a John Cena shirt. I'll probably get me the Rise Above Hate shirt. I didn't say I had to buy the newest shirt. I just said I'd buy the John Cena shirt. So I might get that Rise Above Hate shirt. I actually like that one. I actually do like that one. That one probably makes a lot more sense than most. Let's see. Ooh, 9 likes away from 200. We're 9 likes away from 200. Let's get to 200 for Joe. 200 likes. Let's go. Uh-oh. We have a lag? How bad's the lag? Is it bad? Okay, it's good now? Okay, cool. We're good. Alright, so let's move on. Oh, God. Okay, so, as I said, I have my Evolution preview tomorrow. But it was announced tonight that at Evolution there will be a 6 women's tag match between the Riot Squad and Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Natalya. Wow. What an insult. What an insult to Sasha, Bayley, and Natalya. And the Riot Squad. This is the best you can do. This is the best you can do. You made this pay-per-view official back in July. July, August, September, October. 4 months to build to this show. You had 4 months of build. And this is the best you could come up with for Sasha, Bayley, and Natalya? And then that Battle Royal where you just threw everybody that didn't have anything to do into? We'll get into this tomorrow. My Evolution preview? Tomorrow. We'll get into this. I got a lot to say. But be forewarned, it won't be nice things. I don't have a lot of nice things. I don't have a lot of nice things to say about Evolution, but we'll get to it tomorrow. By the way, Ruby Riott beat Sasha Banks. No one cares about that match. Moving on. We have a promo between Generation X and the Brothers of Destruction. Now, I didn't see the promo from last week, but they were kind enough to replay it this week because I guess they realized nobody was watching last week and didn't see it. So it was a message from the Brothers of Destruction and some kind of a hidden, I don't know where they were, like some kind of a hidden lair. Taker preaches about HBK leaving the ring, going into retirement, not out of respect, but out of fear. And they end the promo by saying, we got 3 words for you. Rest in peace.
Evolution feels like a glorified house show at this point.
We'll talk about Evolution tomorrow. I'm keeping all of my ammo for that. But They basically end the promo by saying, "We got 3 words for you. Rest in peace." Ooh. And then after that, we got the DX promo. We got Shawn Michaels and Triple H coming out. DX mocks the fact that Kane is doing something he shouldn't be doing. He's leaving his mayor office to put on his mask and come back and fight. To stop being mayor for a day. They actually broke the fourth wall and revealed that this guy is actually a mayor. They speak on nostalgia, being a nice way of saying old. But then they say a nice way of saying old is that they're better. Nice way to look at it. They speak on the letter X. They speak on the meaning of the letter X and how it represents the past, DX, and also the future, NXT. They got an NXT chant. They got a loud NXT chant because they're running the show. They're coming to Crown Jewel to kick some ass, and they go to end the promo with their usual. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you. They're interrupted by the lights going out, and then we get a rare mind game. Undertaker mind game. We don't see these a lot nowadays, but he's in a graveyard with Kane, and he shows 2 tombstones. Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and it says, "Rest in peace. Death date, November 22nd." And then they're burying the camera that they're watching on from the arena. I liked it. But keeping it simple. I don't really have an issue with this whatsoever. Maybe it's because, again, huge Shawn Michaels fan. Can't wait to see him return to the ring. Hopefully it's not at Crown Jewel. Well, if it's going to be at Crown Jewel, hopefully it's not in Saudi Arabia. Okay? That's all I'm going to say about that. Moving on to one of my favorite parts of the night. My boy, Alyx, had not 1, but 2 concerts. Both of them got big reactions. And I remember tweeting this on the first concert. I said, the day WWE decides to turn this guy babyface will be the day he truly takes off. Until then, he will continuously be interrupted. And as soon as I said that, here comes Apollo Crews. They have a decent match, and Elias beats Apollo Crews clean. But then, he gets back on his guitar for the second part of his concert, and he's interrupted again by Baron Corbin. And I saw Baron Corbin, and a smile cracked on my face, because I knew, wait, they're not going to do it, are they? They're not going to do it, are they? Oh my God, they're going to do it. Corbin comes out, tells Elias that his concert is eating up time and it's not worth it, so get off of the stage. Elias defies him, but Corbin reminds him that he is the general manager of Raw, and if Stephanie didn't like him, he'd be fired. Elias then proceeds to sing a song insulting Baron Corbin, but he gets his microphone cut off and Corbin forces him to leave the stage. Only for him to come back with the guitar in hand and do an old school honky tonk man or Jeff Jarrett guitar shot to the back of Baron Corbin, and the place erupted. Who was the number 1 guy I wanted to see turn babyface? I'll give you a hint. When he comes out, he tells the world that WWE stands for Walk with Elias. Elias was my number 1 pick to turn babyface. And they turned him babyface. Yes. 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 This is awesome. Yes. This is going to be great. Keep him exactly how he is. All you gotta do is take what he does inside the ring, and instead of insulting the audience, have him insult his opponents. Keep the exact same act, do exactly what he's doing, just have him insult the opponents.
Finally, Elias has potential to be world champ.
People are now getting behind Elias as a world champion now. Because before, everyone was like, IC champ. Now as a babyface, oh, let's go. I'm ready. I want to see Elias succeed. I'm ready for it. I am ready for Elias to get this push. He is going to do amazing things as a babyface. I can't wait for it. So once again, I just got one question for all of you. Who wants to walk with a babyface Elias? Let me know down below in the comments. I'm happy. I'm happy that he turned face. Let's talk about this contract signing segment. Brie Bella, Nikki Bella, Bella Twins, came out to sign a contract with Ronda Rousey. First off, I do not miss Nikki Bella's promo skills. That girl still can't talk. She can't talk worth a damn. She's just not a good talker. She cannot cut a promo to save her life. But with that said, I thought the segment did exactly what it needed to do. I'm not going to talk too much about it. It lit a fuse in their match, which is exactly what needed to happen. They talked about how Ronda says she's going to maim Nikki Bella, and that we have her word that she is going to make her life a living hell. And then Nikki Bella said, didn't you give your word when you failed to be undefeated in the UFC? Wow. And that's when Ronda, she was about to snap, but she just signed the contract. Then Nikki signs and slaps her. And I like this. Ronda no-sells it and smiles. See, when she smiles, as a result of that, it's cool. Her just coming out and smiling, it's not cool. But when someone slaps her and then she smiles, that is badass. Do more of that. Like, every time she smiles, it should be because someone slapped her and she liked it. Like, thank you, sub. May I have another? Okay, you can have her smile, I guess, here and there, because she's a naturally good person, I suppose. But I want to see more of her taking shots and liking it. I think that's pretty cool. But she took that slap, she looked at Nikki, smiled, and said, Evolution, I'm going to end you. You have my word. That was it. That was all they need to do. Nothing else. Move on. I'm cool with that. Now, in my preview, I'm going to piss you off. I'm just letting you know right now. When I talk about this match, I'm going to piss you off. Because the way it's looking, expect a screw job. I'm just saying. Ember Moon defeated Dana Brooke, Tamina, and Nia Jax in a fatal 4-way. It's just to hype up that Battle Royal, which I'll talk about tomorrow. We saw Trish Stratus and Lita brawling with Alicia Fox and Micah James. Micah James backstage to hype up their match at Evolution. And then we get to the main event. Oh, the main event of the evening. The Shield taking on Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre for the Tag Team Championship. First off, the match itself, good match. They don't really have bad matches, really. I don't really expect them to have bad matches, but overall, I really enjoyed the match. Got really good at the end there. When Strowman came out, that was all the indication I needed that the Shield was going to win. So, because Drew McIntyre Claymore kicked Braun Strowman, he came out to get some of him, and so they brawl. And trust me, after Strowman wins the belt, that's going to be the championship feud. Him and Drew McIntyre, which is, by the way, let's go. That sounds awesome. McIntyre and Braun for the Universal Championship all day, every day. Let's go. But as a result, Dolph Ziggler was left alone inside the ring, and he fell victim to the Shield. And as a result, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose are your new tag team champions. They go to celebrate, and before Rollins can even get his hand up, Ambrose turns to him and hits a dirty deeds to the shock of everybody. And I love that after he hit it, he starts pounding the mat like he's losing his mind, he's going psychotic. You made me do this, Rollins. He's gone completely psycho. He's...
Ronda's mic skills are improvising. She's becoming more natural. Also, she should be the female Minoru Suzuki of WWE.
Well, wouldn't that be kind of scary? That'd be a little too psycho for her. Might be a little too psycho, but I'm not against that, really. Anyways, Ambrose turns on Rollins.
Rollins was probably thinking, well, at least it wasn't with a steel chair. Although exposed concrete isn't much better.
Well, it's worse! Like, an exposed steel chair might give you a concussion, but, well, a steel chair would give you a concussion, probably. But exposed concrete will crack your skull, let alone concussion and brain damage. So, okay, you didn't get hit with a chair, but you got brain damage now. Congratulations! Ambrose went completely psycho on this, man. I'm going to go back and rewatch this. I will go back and rewatch this heel turn. This was amazing. And the crowd reactions were perfect. WWE, you chose the perfect night to turn him heel. The perfect night. Because it makes that much of an impact on you when they're supposed to be doing this for Roman, their brother. He's gone. And as soon as he leaves, Ambrose snaps. He snapped. He finally lost his mind. And everyone was predicting this wouldn't happen for another few months. I said, the moment Elias turned babyface, I said, what will make me...
Heard that Paul Heyman is working with Ronda.
Awesome. He should continue doing that if that's the case. Paul Heyman is awesome with promos and helping out talent. Anyways. But as soon as I saw Elias turn babyface, I posted a tweet saying, now all I need is for Ambrose and Bobby Roode to turn heel, and I will watch Raw regularly again. Now, I didn't get Bobby Roode turning heel, but it looks like I will very, very, very soon. That might be happening next week with the way things are. But I got the other one. I got me a Dean Ambrose heel turn, and I thought it was, say it with me, glorious! I gotta get your thoughts. Live chat, I'm coming to you. How'd y'all feel about this? Comments, how'd you feel about this? I love this. I love seeing him rip up his shirt and then walk into the crowd in a sea of boos, not giving a damn. I gotta tune into next week. I gotta tune into next week. This is how you do a good show, Raw. This is how you do it. And it's a goddamn shame it had to come as a result of losing your top guy. But hey, okay. Maybe that's what needed to happen. Maybe that's exactly what needed to happen.
Improving, I meant. Ambrose's heel turn was amazing and genuinely shocking. WWE has balls to turn him heel on the night Roman announced he had leukemia.
That took a lot of balls. A lot of balls.
WWE was back into a major corner after tonight.
They had no choice. I agree, BW Rosa. They were backed into a corner, and all they could do at this point was give us exactly what we wanted. So, I guarantee you it won't end tonight. Check out SmackDown tomorrow. Check out Evolution. Also, by the way, watch my preview tomorrow. Watch what I have to say about Evolution. Watch what I have to say. You're going to love it. Also, you might get pissed off at my main event prediction, but other than my main event prediction, you're going to love what I have to say because you're going to like some things that come as a result. SmackDown's going to get a big change as well because they know better. They got to. But yeah, the grapefruits, they're still there. Vince still got them grapefruits. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I've been waiting to say this. You have officially entered the asylum. Monday Night Raw is no longer the wrestling show you thought it was. It is now the home of the craziest psychopath in the world. Dean freaking Ambrose owns the asylum. Monday Night Asylum is the name of the show now. Dean Ambrose's show. It's his show. It's over. It's his show now. Ambrose is the top heel. Strowman is the top babyface for now. But it's all about Ambrose now. It's his show. It's his show. He has taken over. And I can't wait. I can't wait to see what they do. I can't wait to see it. It's going to be awesome. How y'all feel? Talk to me in the live chat. Talk to me. I also love the fact that they're tag team champions. Yeah, remember something. All that happened and they're still tag team champions. They had to defend the belts as tag team champions. Holy crap. That's insane. So, talk to me. Talk to me, guys. How y'all feel? How we feeling about Ambrose as a heel? Pikachu Black says, I need a Dean Ambrose versus Tommaso Ciampa match. Bruh. That's crazy. I see that super chat coming. Give me 1 second. Let me get you set. Let's see here. Fire Starheart. This kind of brings it full circle. It was Seth Rollins back in 2014, and now it's Dean Ambrose here in 2018. I agree.
This is proof Vince still knows how to put on a great show. It's just that most of the time, he doesn't want.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with incompetence. It's more of he doesn't want to. This goes to show you that when he has to, when his back is against the wall, he'll put out a good show. And he knows exactly what to do. Elias, babyface. Strowman, babyface. Ambrose, heel.
John Moxley WWE version has arrived on Raw.
John Moxley has arrived on Raw. I don't think you're ready. I love it. Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs, I agree. They're supposed to do it for Roman. And on the night they're supposed to do it for Roman, they turned. I love that. That's so cool. I love that so much. David, Mr. David here says, do you not remember when Dean Ambrose was champ on SmackDown? Boring as hell. But that was as a babyface. I didn't think he was that bad, but yeah, okay. He's a heel now. Just see how it goes. I'm willing to give him a shot as a heel. I don't think he will be boring. I think he'll be great. Brendan Cambambia. I think main roster is still garbage. I'm not putting any faith. Still next week will be the same crap as always. They might screw it up. But at the same time, maybe they won't. Maybe they won't. Who knows? But we'll have to see. I personally think this is a sign of good things to come. They had to do something. And they did. And I'm proud of them. So from now on, WWE, I want more of this. Don't make your shows good for me. You should. But if you don't want to, fine. Don't make your shows good for Jay Taylor, for Aaron Thomas, for Sideways 101100, for the Fire Zontos, for Deshaun Dodge, for Angel TV, for Spinosaurus, for Daniel Jobber, for Philip Bennett, for Junior Senior, for Martin Braun, for Ultra Shadow, for Elias Adini, for Jake Salig, for Brendan Kambambia, from Kane the Bad Guy, from Bradley Xavier, for the big dog. Well, not this big dog, but you know what I'm talking about.
And that's what makes watching WWE most of the time so frustrating. We know they can do better.
If they choose to be better, and that's what's frustrating. But you don't want to make your show better for us? Okay. You don't want to make your show better for yourself? Okay. Do it for Joe. Do it for Joe. Do everything you need to do to turn Raw around and make it a solid, fun, entertaining, weekly, episodic show again. So he will have something to come back to. Because when he comes back, he is going to get the pop of the century, or one of the biggest pops of the century. And you need to be able to give him something to ride off of. Because unfortunately for you, right now, if he comes back, it's not going to be any good. You need to rebuild everything. And tonight was a good step in the right direction. Let's keep it going. Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush, awesome heels. Elias, he's going to be a great babyface. Braun Strowman as a babyface, awesome. Can't wait for his match against Brock Lesnar. Drew McIntyre as his opponent afterwards, I love it. Ambrose as a heel, great move. Him and Rollins are going to tear it up. Those two are going to tear it up. Rollins gets to actually be a legit babyface again. That's going to be amazing. Holy crap, I can't wait for this. So many good things going with Raw right now. Keep it going. And don't do it for me. Don't do it for them. Do it for Joe. Do it for Joe. Do it for us. You should be doing it for us. But if you're not going to do it for us, fine. Do it for Joe. Do it for Joe. So my prayers and condolences go out to Joseph Anoa'i as he battles leukemia. And I hope that things turn out good for him. But yeah, give me your thoughts about all this, guys. Hashtag Get Better Joe. I will see you guys tomorrow for my Evolution preview right after SmackDown. By the way, did we get 200 likes? Can someone tell me in the live chat if we hit 200 likes? I just want to be sure. Because I think the last time I checked, people were telling me that the likes were close, like 9 away from 200. But I want to be sure that it actually hit 200.
WWE is like the brilliant college student that gets bad grades because they spend all night partying.
That's exactly what they are. Let's see here. Wow! 258 likes? I love you guys. You exceeded the expectation. 258 likes. I love you. Thank you. We did it for Joe. We did it for Joe. Let's keep it going. Tomorrow, Evolution preview. Same thing. 200 likes. This Sunday, Evolution review. 200 likes. 200 week. NXT review. Come on. NXT review. 200 likes. Every video this week. 200 likes. Let's do it. But today's a good start. Wait, 266? It's still going? Dang. Hey. Let's get it to 300. You know what? Let's stay on. Let's stay on till it hits 300. We already hit 300. 300. 300. Let's keep going. Let's get it to 300 now. Let's get it to 300. We're doing good. You guys are awesome. 269. 270. Let's go. You guys are awesome, by the way. You know, I feel like I need to do this. I need to come up here and be supportive for once. Because I've always been someone that's given Joe a hard time. I've always been someone that's been very critical of the man. And I think a lot of people... Wow, 276? Y'all are amazing. Y'all are amazing. Keep it going. But it's always been very hard to support him because of the booking, the bad booking of WWE. 280 now. Hey, let's keep going. I'm not going nowhere till we hit 300. I think we can do it. But it's cool. It's really cool that I was able to come up here and finally do it. Finally do it for him. And I was passionate about it. Screw the Roman Reigns character. You know what? I hope when he comes back, they revamp it all together. They need to revamp him when he comes back. Start over with Roman Reigns. Okay? The way they've been booking him for the last 3 years, maybe 4, garbage. When he comes back from leukemia, start over. 285, let's go. 285, come on. Come on. Everybody's counting it down. I love you guys. Let's keep going. 15 more likes. We can do it. Come on. I'll just keep reading comments. What you guys talking about? Everything Pro Wrestling. Damn, I wish I can get 200 subs. Bro, let me tell you something. You be you. You keep being you. You keep being passionate. You keep talking about wrestling. They will come. 289. Let's go. We doing it. We're doing it, guys. Uh-oh. Spinosaurus. I have to check how much you donated, Spinosaurus. You probably, you might have eclipsed Marcus. You might have actually donated more than Marcus. I'll have to see. You might have a new Super Chat champion.
How would you book his comeback?
What I would do, honestly, I would do video packages sporadically throughout the next few months of his journey to battle leukemia. Showing him go to the doctors, showing him going through the pain, showing his family, and just showing him working hard. Don't talk about, oh, the fans are booing. Screw that. Show him going through the pain, putting himself to work to get better. And just do it, and just show it, and just show it. By February, you make the announcement. After WrestleMania 35, the Raw after WrestleMania, Roman Reigns is coming back. We don't see him at WrestleMania. We don't see him at anything else.
I did it for Joe.
You did it for Joe. You don't see him at WrestleMania. You don't see him at anything else. He doesn't show up until the Raw after WrestleMania. And you just watch. You sit back. You tell the commentators to shut the F up. Michael Cole, shut up. Corey Graves, shut up. Renee, I love you, baby, but shut up. You let him go out there. Matter of fact, change his music. That's another thing, too. Change the music. Change everything. Let him come out to new music, a new look. Watch him be received. Watch him get a babyface reaction, and watch them give him a Hulk Hogan reaction. Watch them stand on their feet. Thank you, Roman. Welcome back. Welcome back. And then it's off to the races. It's off to the races. Easy. 2 more. It's the final countdown. We're close to 300. Yeah! 300, baby! We did it. We did it. We did it. We made it. 300.
Nah, don't profit over someone's illness.
300. Good job, everybody. We made it. Hey, y'all want to keep going? Y'all can keep going. It's still going? Tell you what, I gotta go. I got work tomorrow. But keep it going. Get this. Let's be ambitious. When this video ends, let's get it to 500. The goal for this video, now the goal for this week is still 200. For this video, 500. 500. And see if we can go higher. But, let's just go. Let's go. For Roman, for Joe. Thank you guys for watching. It's still climbing, but I gotta get out of here. Love you all. Take it easy. Your boy, The X Man, signing off right here in The X Man's World. Peace out.